gamers ready to enjoy what the esports and gaming world has got for us. You know, the VGA Esports Show has got you covered. My name is Limo and I welcome you to a brand new episode. A brand new episode that will feature record-breaking moments when gaming gladiators became Dota 2 champions at the Riyadh Masters at the Esports World Cup. They did big things there. Navi winning huge at the Counter-Strike 2 tournament at the World Cup as well. Is doing excellent things in Saudi Arabia. And we'll switch over to Vegas where the fighting game community continues to excel. It was excellent stuff at EVO 2024 just over the weekend where we saw fighting game legend Sonic Fox back to his old stomping grounds, winning the Mortal Kombat champion and captivating the whole crowd. Also captivating the crowd was Pong the God, who had to go through a torrid time. It was difficult in that Street Fighter 6 tournament as the final, the bracket was reset, but he stayed logged in and managed to grab the victory and sent the whole crowd into a frenzy. EVO Championships were amazing to watch. We'll take you through those moments as and when they happened in Vegas. Back home here in Ghana, in the VGA studios, we had a chance to welcome our Ghanaian champions here for the VGA Esports Talk. Astra creatives who've booked their spot in Morocco for the international esports qualifiers. And we also saw the CEO of newly created After 6 Esports from Ghana as we had excellent conversations about the esports landscape on the VGA Esports Show. All these and some more are in store for excellent stuff on the VGA Esports Show today. Make sure to stay tuned. We've got great stuff coming for you.
Teams are ready, players are ready. Are you? Riyadh Masters 2024 starts now.
Akwaba, back to the VGA Esports Show. We'll kick things off with how things are faring in the Esports World Cup. It's all glitz and glamour as the best players are doing their things on the big stage. Dota 2, one of the most popular video games, was making waves as some of the players are just leaving everybody go wow. This time around, gaming gladiators have made history winning the biggest prize money yet. $1.5 million. Yes, you heard me right. $1.5 million for becoming champions at the Riyadh Masters for the Dota 2 Championships at the Esports World Cup. Let's enjoy some of the moments from the jaw-dropping Dota 2 Championships in Saudi Arabia.
I'll challenge you, I'll challenge him, I'll challenge everyone, I am the king.
And he's got Ori as well by his side, so we'll be able to jump into Ori, link away. Oh my goodness, that was as close as it gets.
No time to sleep, I'm running the wind.
Did him no favor. Oh, look at that toss! That was beautiful!
I've tasted the low, I've tasted the high.
We'll finally call the GG on the side of Falcons. The most successful team so far this season. 0-3 in groups, and Quinn pop it off!
Ultra kill for Lal. They're killing him off in the fountain. The rocks come through. GG's being called. Team Spirit.
Now turns back in with the Suns coming in. A big avalanche hit. A terrorize on top of that one. Duraccio, can he get bailed out of this one? Kill him. And a GG called out from Falcons.
There's no buyback, and yep, they know it. GG's called. Team Liquid.
Oh, but he has the damage to finish off Roshan. It's not even close. Meanwhile, Amar's going for the kill on the Brewmaster. This guy's gonna get off his ultimate. Actually, a little bit low on mana. They just call it. It's done. They're out. Falcons know they can't beat gaming gladiators whenever they hit their peak, and they just concede.
And with the song set up, TA2000, they're ready to go for the killing blow. The instant onto Lal, immediate execution there off the Ever Spirit. Now for Collapse, they're going to have him as well as this game. It's over. GG is called. Spirit, they're knocked out of the competition.
Duraccio is forcing the attention of Liquid onto him. Nick, when's he going to hit this Boundless Strike? Goes for it, but got hit by the Requiem at the same time. Oh, now for Gaming Gladiator. Now they've got the Black Hole on the SF, and they are going to demolish Liquid.
I challenge everyone, I am the king. I challenge statuses, I challenge me. Step to my game, you got no time to sleep. I'm running the wind, I'm running the snow. I'll work in August, expect me to blow. I've tasted the low, I've tasted the high. Let's go ever give it, tonight give it time. I just stay on my grind.
earlier, the champions Gaming Gladiators took home $1.5 million, while the rest also walked away with some huge sum of money. Second place was Liquid Gaming, taking home $800,000. Third place, Falcon Gaming with $600,000. Everybody took home money up till the 19th to 20th place, who took home $15,000. That's how great the Esports World Cup is, as things are going on in Saudi Arabia.
That is right. We are ready to go with the Esports World Cup.
G2. Mongols taking them on, and it is going to be very exciting.
Saudi Arabia have cemented themselves as the home of champions of esports and gaming. They still do incredible things with the Esports World Cup, this time around with Counter-Strike 2, a shooting game which has captivated the world. It has fans all over, and we saw the best of the best go at it at the Esports World Cup. At the end of it all, it was Navi who came out champions. They had to go through the toil and the grind of the Esports World Cup. We'll enjoy some of the highlights coming out of the Counter-Strike 2 tournament.
G2 with a new roster have come into the quarterfinals and taken out Team Spirit.
And there it is, Virtus Pro take the quarterfinal. They'll clash with G2, and for Vitality, that is the last game they will play at the Esports World Cup.
Now will march on. They will march on to the semifinals. They will play the winner of FaZe versus Navi. And Navi will send FaZe packing. Navi through to the semifinals of the Esports World Cup.
We finally kind of trimmed teams down from 15 to the remaining 4, but from those 4, only 2 can advance to tomorrow's.
Obviously just styling, and delivers another highlight reel to bring G2 into the grand finals.
The bomb will go down. A single bullet will do it. And it's Alexi B to secure it. We will see Navi tomorrow.
The Esports World Cup putting smiles on all of the gamers that made their way to Saudi Arabia. First place, Navi took home $400,000 and helps them in the club championship rankings as they racked up 1,000 points. In second place was G2 Esports, who took home $175,000, and Virtus Pro also coming in third with $85,000. They also awarded up to the 15th position at the Counter-Strike 2 tournament, as 15th place took home $10,000. That's how things wrapped up at the Counter-Strike 2 tournament at the ongoing Esports World Cup in Saudi Arabia. The preparations for the global esports games are still going on, as we did see the boys earlier have their battle, have their qualifiers, where Aram qualified. Well, it's time to tell you all about how the girls also fared. They also did excellent things over the weekend at the Esports Academy Hacho, got into their racing rigs and showed us why they could do it on the big stage as well. At the end of it all, it was the Osmos Esports player, Kenda Machin, who eventually became champion. She's also booked her ticket to China. So we've now got 2 of our participants who make their way to China. Aram and then Kenda will be representing Ghana on the world stage at the Global Esports Games. Want to know what happens backstage of esports events? Do you want to know what goes into the creation of esports teams and how you become champion? Well, we had our first guest in the studios, CEO of newly created After 6 Esports, who are ready to take the world by storm. Kizito was in the building as he gave us a breakdown of what went into creating After 6 Esports. Enjoy all of the moments from our VGA ESPORTS chair. Growth of esports in Ghana can be tracked by the creation of new esports teams. My name is Slimo and you're welcome to the VGA Esports chair. This is where we have deep conversations with managers, stakeholders, those doing big things behind the scenes, the ones you don't see usually on the cameras, but are doing so much within the esports scene in Ghana and beyond. This is the VGA Esports chair, and I welcome you to another interesting episode. If you've heard of After 6 Esports and all their exploits, everything they've done so far, there's been a guy who's been behind it all. Today, we'll reveal his face on the camera. I'm here with the one and only Kizito behind After 6 Esports. Manager, you're welcome. It's such an honor to have you here. I've had conversations with a lot of these managers and people behind these esports teams, and I know a lot goes into it. First of all, we've known your name to be Kizito for a very long time. Kindly tell us your name itself, because I know Kizito sparks a lot of fear, but your name itself, and what was the vision behind creating After 6?
My name is Samuel Lidu Asante, and the vision of creating After 6 is it's a whole lot. I've been a gamer for so many years, and when I started gaming, we didn't have the servers and everything around. I started playing FIFA. Let me say around 2006 there, yeah. And those days I had players like Osby, YB.
Those are the OG names.
Stella Brown. I think you will see those people, yeah. And with the support that we needed, those times we didn't get it. And I've been there before. I've passed through all those stuffs. So I decided to create so that I can help the boys, the youths, the people, everybody coming to the esports scene. I can help everybody go through it so that we can put the country on the map. You know, that's.
You know what? I love the saying, action speaks louder than words. I know the words are just easy to say, but the actions are difficult to do. Tell me how much went into creating After 6 Esports?
Well, creating After 6 hasn't been easy, because creating the esports team, actually I wasn't even in the country. I was in South Africa at that time, and I had to do that. I had to communicate with the players. You know, I have good relationship with most of the boys. Most of them that are being signed to my After 6 Esports could be age mates, but then they are like my sons, you know, they can be my children or something like that, because I come through for them and all. So when I contacted them, I told them this is what I want to do. They didn't even say anything, because I know some of them didn't even want to be under any esports team, but it's because Kizito is doing it. They know my capability. They know what I can do for them. They know what I can do for the industry, the society, the esports team, the esports community. They know what I can do. So that's why they decided to join.
After 6 Esports, I'm just thrilled to be having them, because immediately the team was created and I had the pool, the lineup that you had. I knew, yeah, these guys are going to cause trouble. Were there any specific directions as to why you chose Big Ups, as to why you chose Amu, as to why you chose Padia, as to why you chose Park, as to why you chose all of these players? Because it raises a few eyebrows. Why are they all eSports FC players?
So me personally, I play EAFC, and I do already have the people that I can sign. But then the After 6 Esports team is open to everybody with the talent, you know. And even without the talent, you can join, because we will groom you nicely and you will do very fine with our team.
It's something we all definitely wanted to hear. After 6 Esports opening their doors to everybody. You did say you've been in the gaming scene for a very long time. I myself, when I got to the gaming scene, I've definitely heard of Kizito. I know you faced a lot of stigma, like why you dey play the game. Gaming is for kubolos and everything. And now you've transitioned into creating an esports team. If someone out there also asks you, why are you still in esports? Why are you still in gaming? What's the vision you are going to describe to the person that, hey, there's something that we want to get to? That's just part of the amazing package of that excellent conversation we had with the CEO of After 6 Esports. The full conversation is on our YouTube channel at the VGA ESPORTS Show. Go check it out and enlighten yourself within the gaming and esports world. The Olympic Esports Games this year, as the International Olympic Committee have voted on the creation of the Olympic Esports Games at the 142nd Olympic Esports Games coming up next year in Saudi Arabia.
Who is in favor of the creation of Olympic Esports Games? Please raise your hand. Very difficult to see. It is a clear majority, but again, let's go for the ones who do not support the no votes, please. We see no vote. Is this correct? If somebody wants to vote no, then no, then this appears to be correct. And abstentions? I also don't see an abstention. Is there an abstention? No. Thank you very much. My dear friends and colleagues, with your vote, you have created the Olympic Esports Games. Congratulations and thank you very much, and also congratulations to our friends and partners from the Saudi National Olympic Committee.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you to the IOC members. Thank you very much.
To play.
If you're a huge fighting game fan, we'll be crossing over from Saudi Arabia to the United States. To be specific, Vegas. It seems like that is where all of the fighting game champions emerge at the EVO Championships in partnership with Chipotle. It was excellent stuff over the weekend as we saw the best of the best go at it in Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat and other fighting games at the EVO Championships. If you're into fighting games, you've probably heard his name before. Sonic Fox. Well, he was back to doing what he does best, dominating in the Mortal Kombat scene. He wins EVO Championship number 7, and what a final that was. It took him through hell. He had to play against Nicholas in that battle where we saw both of them play Johnny Cage. It was excellent stuff at the EVO Championships in Vegas as Sonic Fox secures championship number 7 at the Mortal Kombat Championships in Vegas.
And this situation, both of them locked in, looking at the monitor, getting a little bit closer here. Looking at 45 degrees. It's insane.
It's one of my favorite points in the tournament. It's either going to be reset point or we end the tournament right here, right now.
Nicolas grab maybe to start. I saw a smile out of Fox on that one. He recognized the situation for sure. It's 2-2. Walk up and up, just doing their own.
Nicolas scoring that first blood, the first chunk of significant damage. And there it is again, the breaker. That is good news for Nicolas. Exactly what you're looking for, because now everything is free. The breaker again. I take one, you take one. We're not coming back. Big old jump in for the Fox. And now corner positioning as well.
Fox back, they're starting to kick in right now. A couple of right reads back to back. He almost got the one push.
Get off me. Oh my lord, there's a confirm again!
Came a knocking anyway. He's gonna have the Jade Glaive as well for some pressure afterwards. Tries to set the jump instead. Nothing there. Stand 4 into Glaive. Sonic could get crazy here. Got the meter now and the katana to back it up.
Wait a
hit
minute.
from Nicolas. No fatal blow though. This is gonna be life. Possibly one more. Reset our tournament. Is it over? It's right now.
Last breath is active. Fox can absorb 2 more hits.
Block it, the jump in. Is this it? Sonic Fox is going to take Evolution once more, and be one of the greatest Mortal Kombat players of all time. Will take second place on the leaderboard for most EVOs of all time.
That was the exact result that the Fox was looking for, and adding another EVO Championship to the belt. Of course, we have the respect though. Sonic Fox and Nicolas, this legendary rivalry is going to continue.
One thing I always enjoy about watching the EVO Championships is the crowd. The crowd are so immersive, and they were immersive for these championships as well. Street Fighter 6. I mean, we saw excellent showdown, top level Street Fighter action going down, and I mean, all of the best players were around. The likes of Big Bird, Pong the God. Name you can mention anybody you can think of. They were in Vegas for the Street Fighter 6 tournament, and it was excellent. In that final, we saw Pong the God and Big Bird go at it, where Big Bird resets the bracket, but just wasn't enough. And a memorable moment for Pong the God as he made champion at the Street Fighter 6 tournament.
Fortunate that he took all his meter to get that round, and now Punk sitting on level 3 in the last round. Whip punish.
You just know when to walk back, huh? Okay.
Oh, and EX, of course, right back into the corner. Now you're one guess away. If Big Bird gets hit, oh, that could have been the kill there for Punk. He doesn't pull the trigger. Double rush, easy confirm. Punk is back in EVO Grand Finals, looking as dominant as that year back in 2017 where he fought Tokido.
Just another day in the office for Punk.
Congratulations to both players living the dream at EVO 2024. We hope they can still keep going. And for Sonic Fox, he's now cemented himself as one of the greatest Mortal Kombat players of all time. Who knows? Maybe there's even more to come from him. Stay tuned to the VGA Esports Show. We're following all of the success stories and more in the esports and gaming world.
My name is Koji Shouting, the head is big for a reason. Shouts to VGA Esports team for putting this together. Go subscribe to them on socials, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere them day. Charlie, and just watch the content. Let us all be part of this build up. You know, say support them, and let us push the esports agenda. Yeah, so shouts to VGA Esports team. My name is Koji Shouting. I'm out.
Champions in Ghana are popping up everywhere, and they are ready to go on the global stage. I was in the studios with champions who've booked their ticket to Morocco at the IESF qualifiers. They'll have a chance to represent Ghana on the world stage. I was in the studios with no other than Astra Creatives, our PUBG mobile gaming team, who were here to discuss everything IESF qualifiers, what goes into mobile gaming, their challenges, and many more on the VGA Esports Talk. Enjoy. In as much as we keep saying the esports space in Ghana is still growing and at a very tender age, it's given us memories to enjoy, but most importantly, it's given us people to celebrate. I'll be in the studios here with great people that we need to celebrate each and every other day. I'll be introducing the best mobile gaming team, and there's no debate about it. These guys playing the PUBG mobile division. They've been doing great things so far. They've gone overseas to represent Ghana. I'll have my man here, strong man here with me, so I have a lot of shade and a lot of protection, and then we'll faster. Charlie, we want to say a big welcome to you guys. We've been waiting for an opportunity like this. I myself, I've been watching the mobile gamers from afar, but this is the very first time that I'll have like a one-on-one conversation with you guys. Let's start with mobile gaming a bit. I feel like it's a huge underrated part of gaming in the world because it's just on your phone, but usually people recognize a lot more of the console gamers and PC gamers. How do you feel about that whole perception, and do you feel like you guys are a little bit slept on in Ghana?
Honestly, I feel like we're not really getting that type of attention we deserve in the nation based off our achievements in the past. Because if you compare us to some of the console gamers and the PC gamers in Ghana, we have made a lot more international appearances and we have more achievements. But at the end of the day, they don't really rate us because they think we're not as big as they may feel we are. But I can gladly say that mobile gaming is the biggest in Ghana. Speaking of achievements and also the opportunities at hand.
And when you speak of even the community, I think they have the most numbers. If you check detailing on a number of people who play through mobile games on the phone, it's crazy. Spammer, it's great to have you here. Now, let's go to the IESF qualifiers in Morocco. It was announced that, of course, there will be a $1 million prize pool later in Saudi Arabia. When you heard this, what was running through your mind? Because I know you've already played internationally. How did the practice sessions go for the qualifiers online?
Yes, so this is the first time we are hosting an African qualifier by IESF. So immediately I heard it, I was turned on. I knew we had to go. We had to represent Ghana once more. We did our homework back in 2022. We did our homework in 2023, and now it's time for us to dominate the stage in Africa.
I like it. Short and simple. It's time for them to dominate. And you've seen the blueprint everywhere. I watched you guys, I think Gamer X, you guys were impressive. Couldn't go all the way. I've seen these guys do it in Bali as well. Spam, I'll keep it up on you with this one. The IESF qualifiers saw a host of other nations play through the online qualifiers. Tell me, how difficult was the competition, and was that the toughest qualifiers you guys had to play?
I would say yes, that was the toughest qualifiers we had to play. We met players whom we look up to, players whom we learn from all over the world. And I tell you, they are exceptional players. We got a chance to learn from them, took a lot of tips from them, and now we believe that we are prepared to face them once more. If we face them once more, I'm sure we'll take them down.
It will be fireworks. I can't wait for these guys to be Morocco. Mufasa, when you guys were playing through the online qualifiers, every single player I've spoken to, whether console, PC, mobile phone, they always speak of one problem: the network issues. Did you guys have any network issues whilst playing online? So that was Mufasa and Spammer from Astra Creatives, our PUBG Mobile champions, who had a little chat with us. All of the rest of that conversation on our YouTube channel at the VGA Esports Show. Go and enjoy and see how the champions were bet, and keep supporting them as they'll be in Morocco a month's time. FC legend Tex, who made this breakthrough back in 2018 and 2019 and has now cemented himself as a staple within the esports scene, visit Manchester City Raleigh Club to enjoy some FC24 action with them. The Manchester City esports star Tex was seen enjoying some adorable moments playing FC24 with the kids from the Raleigh Club inside New York City in the USA.
Who wants to play me? Anyone? You? You.
I haven't bought
Yeah, we play fun.
Yeah, we'll go. Just go up to the goal and then just shoot. Here we go. Wait, comes up. Come on, How is Rodri that strong?
Go on.
Let's roll.
So smiles on their face all over. This is what gaming and esports is all about. Leaving the legacy and passing it on to the next generations. Congratulations to Manchester City and Tex. That was some excellent moments. We hope to see more. If gaming and esports stories excites you like it does for me, it's the VGA Esports Show that should be your #1 channel to look out for. You can find us across all social media platforms at the VGA Esports Show, and I'm telling you, you wouldn't regret it. That is how we will close the lid on an excellent week of VGA Esports Show content. Make sure you are following across everywhere. Until we catch you next time, it's bye-bye for now.